So I'm not a psychologist. I don't understand these things so much, but I understand why you're stressed. I understand what's the possible reason why you're stressed. And I will tell you what is my reason. My reason is that if I am not doing something, then I'm going to be stressed rather than if I'm doing something too much or so much. So if I am actually supposed to work and I'm not working, then that's the reason for stress. It's not that I'm working too much. Although that working too much can be stressful as well, but generally speaking, if you're not working, that's the reason why you're stressed. You procrastinating, postponing your stuff are the reason why you're stressed. I mean, I had this for a very long time. I always thought that this is the reason. I was like, okay, I work too much. I work 14, 15 hours, sometimes 16 hours. That's the reason why I am really feeling this way. But actually it was not that reason. It was the reason why I was stressed because I was working 14, 15 hours, sometimes even 16 hours, but sometimes I was not working on the things that matter. Although I was doing the reps, although I was like spending a lot of times, I was not spending it on the things that I actually wanted to spend on. So maybe 50% of the time that I was spending on working was the correct thing, but 50%, the other 50% was not the thing that I was actually supposed to do. That's why I was stressed. That's why I was feeling really bad and terrible. So that's the reason for you. I mean, again, you could definitely overwork yourself. You could probably, I don't know, like, I don't think you could kill yourself, but you can really get really tired. But once you sleep and you wake up the next day, you will feel so much better. But if you sleep and you didn't do the work, then you will wake up stressed. You will sleep stressed and then you wake up stressed. It will be horrible. So let's stop saying for one day, let's stop saying, okay, I'm not gonna stop doing the thing that I'm supposed to do. Let's say that I'm gonna do that. I don't want to continue doing what I'm doing every day, which is not doing the thing. Because whenever you don't do the thing, again, you become stressed. And I don't know how many times you have been stressed where you're like itching or like it happened to me. Like I reached points in my life where because of the stress was too much, I was like itching my face. Like itching really, really I felt the stress in my face and then I got allergies because of the stress. And it was not because I did too much. It was sometimes because I did too little or sometimes I did too much on the wrong thing. It might be very trivial advice or something that you would not even care about, but believe me, this thing is real. You will probably change your life once you start doing this less. Uh, once you get used to doing the things that are matter, and you don't have to do 100% of the things that matter. You really don't. You only need 80% of the things that matter. You don't need to do 100%. But there's a there's a saying that I don't know if my dad invented it, but I heard it from him. He says, the most important, then the important. So it works that way. In this way, you will figure out what's more important, and then later on, your brain started recognizing what things to actually not work on and what are not the so most important stuff. So let's say from you have to do three things in a day, if you do the most important one, and then the second most important one, and the third one most important one, the third one would feel like, meh, you could have gone without it. But if you don't know which one is more important, then that's also another problem. And to know the most important one, to know which work is the most important one, stay tuned for the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.